What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, as you can tell from the title, it's gonna be a little bit of a rant. All right, it's about console wars. All right, I was going through YouTube and I stopped at my man's channel, Rome Rush. Y'all go check out Rome's channel. That's an informative brother, and I like checking out his stuff, and he's got a lot to say. And he got me to thinking about some, this console war thing that we talk about a lot. And I'm just gonna give my 2 cents. So let me give y'all a little background about me. I'm an old guy. I'm like kind of old. When I started this whole gaming thing, I started out on Pong. All right, so I've been gaming pretty much probably a lot longer than some of y'all been alive. All right, I mean, I'm telling you what, I've had every system that you can think of, really. You know, basically the most popular ones and some unpopular ones. I've had. I mean, I just been gaming for a long time, since I was like 10 years old. All right, that's a long time. That's like 40 years. So I feel as though I'm a little bit of an expert on this. And I'm gonna say this. You got a lot of people. Now, let me say this real quick. I don't want to come off as entitled or like I'm better than somebody, because I'm not. All right. I just don't get into the whole thing of this one's better than that one, and if you don't like this one, you're this and that. No. I want everybody to know, first and foremost, I'm a gamer, okay? I could care less, okay, if I had to game on just my phone, okay? If I like a game, I like a game, all right? It has nothing to do with, oh, this one is better than this one, this one's better than this one. And at times, we could talk about, if you're into the gaming, you can talk about something that's bad and something that's good. Everything's not for everybody, all right? And I totally get that. But just to like bash a system, let me get more specific. I've been hearing a lot of people say about, because these new systems about to come out, and a lot of the thought processes are, there shouldn't be exclusives. What? There shouldn't be exclusives? What are you talking about? As a matter of fact, there should be exclusives. All right? There should be exclusives for each system, because there's stuff on the Xbox that I can't get on the PlayStation, and vice versa. All right? So you shouldn't be, in my opinion, this is all just my opinion, guys, you shouldn't be bashing something because you don't have it. And understand, money is an issue. These systems cost a lot of money, and I'm not even tripping off of that. I understand that the systems cost a lot of money, all right? But I'm gonna tell you the type of person I was, all right? When I was a young cat, I didn't have any money. And usually my parents bought like a system, Like I said, I started off on Pong, and then we moved up to Atari. But I know I had to save up birthday money and, all kind of, we didn't get paid like an allowance, so that didn't happen. But you had to save up the little money that you got, and once I saved up enough, I got an Atari, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, and I know if everybody can have everything, all right? I'm a gamer, and I've been gaming for so long. I have all the systems. I got Stadia. I got any system you can think of, I have it, all right? And I realize everybody can't do that, and that's totally fine. But don't go bashing a whole nother system because you don't have it, basically. All right, so I know if I only had an Xbox and I saw some of these games that are out right now, like the Last of Us or the God of Wars and stuff, it would be my mission to save up my coins to get a PlayStation 4, because I want to see what the hype is about. I want to play these things. I want to be able to play everything, so then once I play everything, I can have an opinion. I'm just not going to hate right off the break. All right. So going back to what we was talking about, do I think we need exclusives? Yeah, we need exclusives. Absolutely. Now, I understand about Microsoft. They're headed towards the whole Game Pass thing. Game Pass is probably one of the best inventions since sliced bread. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I think it's fantastic. You won't hear me say anything bad about Game Pass. All right? Just think about it. If you're just getting into video gaming and you buy an Xbox, right? And they tell you you get this here, you have hundreds of games at your disposal. Day one, that's a no-brainer, bro. That goes without saying. But now, on the flip side of that, again, I'm a gamer. So I've been gaming so everything on Game Pass, I probably already played. All right? Now, when the new Halos come out, and when the new games come out and they put them on Game Pass, fantastic. I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. There's nothing better than that. But at the same time, when The Last of Us 3 comes out, I'm buying that day one. As soon as it hits the PlayStation Store, I'm getting that because I'm vested in that, and I think it's I'm with the whole story and everything. And if I gotta pay $60 to get it, I'm gonna get it because again, I'm a gamer, and that's what we do. Okay. Now, it's been times that I've bought, let's say, Overwatch. I purchased Overwatch on the PlayStation and the Xbox. 2 copies of Overwatch. Why is that? So I can play with different people on different systems. All right, now they're trying to do the cross-play and all that. That's better for me. I don't have to buy so many, but that's just for me. Everybody can't do that. I understand that. And I'm not trying to slight nobody. I'm not saying, hey, you should do what I do. None of that, all right? Do what you can do for yourself. But if you're a gamer and you're a true gamer, try to game, all right? Try to game on as much stuff as you can. Now, I know people who hate on VR, all right? And a lot of times they have never put a headset on to know what it's like. And then they just bash, oh, it's not going to catch on, it's a fad. Listen, VR was the stuff I used to dream about when I was a kid. And now we have it in reality, virtual reality. It's fantastic. And I will say, if you listen to my podcast, Bad Father Figures, shout out to Bad Father Figures. If you listen to my podcast, they say, what was your favorite game of all time? One of my favorite games of all time was Resident Evil 7 VR. That is absolutely nuts. And if you haven't played it, it's so different. Playing it, we call it flat. Playing it on screen, you can play it on Xbox and PlayStation. You can play it so-called flat, not in VR. You put on the VR headset, totally changed. It's totally a 360-degree difference. It's so different that you have no idea until you put the headset on. Right? Again, I game. That's what I want to do. I want to have all these different experiences. All right? I want to play the Xboxes. I want to play the PlayStation. I want to play the Stadias. I want to know for myself. Okay? Again, I'm a guy that started on Pong, guys. And I was listening to Rome, and Rome was making a point. Most of the stuff that we're talking about, I'm not saying these companies don't care about the people and their fans and all that, but this is a business, guys. They're making money off of you. And if you're loyal to one and not the other, and that's fine, and believe it or not, they probably want the separation. They probably want the console wars. I know the companies do, because it makes them more money in the long run. I get that. But at the same time, if you're a gamer, it doesn't matter. I'll game on my phone if I have to. You know what I'm saying? I'll do whatever. I used to play Pong for 3 hours at a clip. Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? So anytime I can play a Madden or something like that, mind blown. All right. So shout out to Rome, man, because you made me sit here and think, and I'm sitting here and listening to a lot of people. A lot of people just don't get it. They always want to, fuss and argue about mine is better than yours and yours is not as good as mine and all that stuff. That's not what it's about. This hobby that we have, and granted, it's expensive. This is an expensive hobby. I get it. All right. But you don't have to, everybody doesn't have to have everything. We could be happy with the differences. All right. Now, I watched the press conference for Microsoft and Sony just recently. Now, I'm gonna have to admit, I was a little underwhelmed with the Microsoft briefing, because I didn't see anything that made me go, wow, I'm getting that day one. You know what I mean? Now, on the other side of the coin, the PlayStation, they didn't show any really too much first party stuff. It was all indie, which is fine, and I'm a big fan of the indie stuff, and that's fine. But, you know, Sony didn't come out the box saying, we're going to blow your mind, we're going to show you all this stuff. They were just saying, hey, we're going to showcase some stuff that we got, you know, on the drawing board, you know. And trust me, guys, I don't like one more than the other. I know it might seem like it, like a lot of people that listen to the podcast, because we're always on Microsoft's back. We're on Microsoft's back because we want these guys to compete. Don't just lay down and say we're just going to do Game Pass and that's it. All right. One of the best companies out there is Nintendo. I'm a big fan of Nintendo. If you can't tell, look behind me. I'm a big fan of Nintendo, but Nintendo doesn't put out, you know, these epic games like, you know, the God of Wars and stuff like that. But let me tell you something. What they do though, when that Mario comes out, every time a Mario comes out, listen, if I gotta stand in line and get it, I'm on it because that's what I like. Okay, and I don't care if people say, hey, how can you play that, this, that, and that? I don't care. I'm a gamer. That's what I do. All right. You know, I'm to a point now, nothing you say to me can bother me. I could care less, you know. But I just want people to enjoy your games. All right. Don't hate the next man because maybe he doesn't have that, or he has something that you don't have, or you know, trust me, stuff costs a lot, and I understand it. And at the times we're in now, it's hard. It's hard to keep up, and I get that. But if anybody wants to come over to my crib and play some games, hey, you're very welcome. Again, I'm gonna shout out my man Rome. Go to Rome Rush on YouTube. Check him out. The guy has a cool man cave, and he has a lot of good stuff to say about, you know, this gaming hobby that we do. All right. So, guys, please try to stop the bickering and the fighting with the console wars and all that. Be a gamer and just play games. All right. With that being said, guys, I love you all. I'm going to be sitting around sipping Crown. See, I got some Crown right here. Be sitting around sipping Crown. I'll see you guys on the next video. All right. Peace.